Good day and welcome to our channel. This guided meditation to help you connect with your past loved ones was channeled by spiritual medium Patti Sinclair as part of the Magiste Podcast, Season 2, Episode 2 in their development circle. If you find you connect with someone, please let us know in the comments below and make sure to subscribe to Magiste wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm going to have you take a deep breath in through your nose for me and blow it out. We're going to do that 2 more times. Another deep breath in, expanding your belly, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your brow, and let the air out. And one last breath in. Aligning your spine wherever you're sitting, putting your feet flat on the floor if it's comfortable, and release the breath. Well, I want you to imagine, if you can, that there's a beautiful eggplant blue sky above the top of your head. It's a beautiful, dark, twinkling summer sky that fills your mind's eye. And as you settle in, I just want you to notice that the air around you is warm and balmy, and there's a lovely summer breeze. Maybe you can even hear some owls or birds in the background very lightly, the crickets. And it just feels very peaceful, very grounded. And as you sit there in a very comfortable place, whatever you choose, it might be a chair or a hammock, a bench, you might be even in the grass. I want you to focus your attention now up to the sky above, noticing the constellations are bright, and it's one of those nights where you feel like you can see every star in the sky. And I just want you to breathe in the idea that every star that you see right now is the energy of a loved one breaking through the veil from this life and the next. And I just want you to sit for a real quick second with the reality that our loved ones are always within reach. They're never far off. They're never, ever as far as the light of those stars. And I want you to feel them now around you, focusing your energy on 1 or 2 special people that have gone, that you'd love to have walk through the veil, provide you with a message or an image. Maybe they just show you their face, but think of who that might be now. I want them to know that they are safe here with us, and we are protected by all benevolent energies and the energy of Creator, the archangels, and all of the guardian angels. So as you look up to the stars, you notice that one in particular starts to shine very brightly toward you, almost like you're in a spotlight on a stage, and you're drawn to it, and you feel as if you're being pulled in to this beautiful light that sparkles and shimmers and guides you up toward another space, a space that you're not familiar with, but it feels very comfortable. And as you move in that light, you're brought to a beautiful garden, one like you've never seen before. And as you step into it now, the light is bright. The sky is now a robin's egg blue, and there are beautiful puffy clouds and cirrus clouds, and you can see some birds moving. It's just the most perfect day. The air is warm but not hot. And you feel this breeze across your face, and your heart begins to feel free. I want you to notice that any ache or discomfort that you might have been feeling before has been removed from your physical body. And you're walking around the garden, and you can see that the grass is a beautiful, beautiful viridian green, and all of the flowers seem to have life in them. They're so bright, and they act as if they have voices. And you're walking down the path, and the path is just perfectly laid for you, a tiny dirt path. It feels good to be barefoot on the path that's free of any stones. It's smooth, and the cool mud of the path feels great against your feet, combined with the warm air. And in front of you, you notice that there's a beautiful bench. And the bench has a cushion covered in clouds and stars and moons. And you sit down, and it feels so comforting to just sit there and take in this beautiful garden and smell the aroma of all the flowers. Feel the sun on your face. Feel the breeze, and notice how calm you feel, how peaceful you feel. In your mind's eye, I want you to put both hands over your heart center and call in your mind on the name of the loved one in spirit that you hope to connect with. There may be more than one, that's okay. But you call on them now, and you see the path widen, and you see the path lengthen, and you notice there is now a figure of a human, a loved one, coming toward you. And as you see them getting closer and closer, I want you to notice that your heart center becomes larger, and it becomes overwhelmed with joy. The joy of knowing that your loved one is safe and that they're well. They're no longer sick in any way. They're not infirm in any way or injured. Their mind is clear and happy, and it gives you so much joy to see them that way. And if you'll take your right hand and beckon them toward you like an outstretched hand to a dear friend you haven't seen in a long time, they'll come and sit with you. And I want you to take another deep breath in and anchor yourself into the reality that now you're sitting with your loved one. They're sitting right next to you. And I want you to have the freedom, emotionally, spiritually, to say anything that you need to or want to them. If you need to reach over and give them a hug or hold hands, maybe you need to give them a kiss. Whatever it is, I want you to give yourself permission to do that now. Your loved one is so deeply grateful that you're taking the time and making the effort to believe in them, to believe that they're not gone, to believe that they haven't left you. They're so deeply grateful. I want you to notice that there are bells very, very softly ringing around you. One bell in particular is going to ring loudly, a beautiful sounding bell, like you might hear walking past a church steeple, or the ring of a gong. And I want you to notice when I say hear the bell, that it will ring and your loved one will have a message for you. Hear the bell. I want you to take in the message, and I want you, if you feel called to respond to your loved one, letting them know something on your heart, something that you'd like to say to them. Telepathically, it doesn't matter how much it is that you have to say. It could be an entire conversation that downloads to them. But go ahead and tell them now what's on your heart. No matter what kind of relationship you had with the person that came forward in this life, now everything is healed, and there is a reconciliation of all things. There is only love between the two of you, or all of you if there's more than one person. And I want you to just sit on that beautiful, comfortable bench in the garden, taking a deep breath in, noticing the smells of any flowers or grasses or trees around you. Maybe grasping the hand of your loved one and feeling their skin next to yours, feeling the energy of heaven coming through their etheric body, providing you with strength and courage and hope, but mostly providing you with healing. The healing from heaven that they are filled with now. The breeze starts to pick up, and you notice that this is a signal that it's time for you to part. Please have the knowing that there's no true separation that exists between us and our loved ones. We'll all be together again. But for now, they'll go back to their heavenly home, leaving you feeling stronger, happier, and more at peace. And with that beautiful increasing breeze, the bells start to ring and your loved one walks very gently back down the path toward the light. And you feel happy for them. You feel joyful for them. And just like that, you're back in your own chair, on your own bed, on your own couch, wherever you might be right now. And I want you to take another deep breath in and blow it out. And one more breath in and blow it out. And just taking your hands and rubbing them on the top of your thighs, moving your feet in the ground underneath you in the rug or the carpet or the floor, dropping your shoulders, and opening your eyes whenever you feel ready.
Thank you so much for listening. Again, if you connected with any past loved one, please make sure to let us know in the comments below. And if you'd like to develop more as a medium, you can subscribe to Magiste Podcast in our development circle to learn tips on how you can connect with spirit. Again, don't forget to subscribe to Magiste and this YouTube channel.